Hi, my name is Sunday. In this video, I'll be talking about solutions to Codice Fisicale problem and how to calculate and create it. So to those people who have problems or errors in their Codice Fisicale, which is tax code, Italian tax code, majority of people, there's no alphabet or there are no alphabets in their Codice Fisicale. Their own is just ordinary numbers. So those people with that Codice Fisicale, they can't do anything with it. They go anywhere, even go to agency and contractor, they tell them they don't know the reason. So in this video, I'll be letting you know the cause of it and probably solutions to it, what you need to do. And to those ones that have the better one, the original one, the one with numbers and also alphabets, I'll be letting you know some kind of things you have not known regarding your Codice Fisicale and also how to calculate those numbers, those alphabets. And to those ones who want to create their own, how to create Codice Fisicale as well within a minute or two. For instance, maybe you are in one place or the other and you don't have your Codice Fisicale with you and you want to get the number instantly, just to bring out your phone. Within 1 minute, you get the Codice Fisicale digits or the numbers. So stay tuned and watch them out in this video. Now let's get started. So first, to those people that have errors in their Codice Fisicale, the tax code, the reason, let me first and foremost tell you the reason. The reason why there's an error like that, of which there are no alphabets on your Codice Fisicale, only numbers, is because, now, look at it. I don't know you. I don't know the type of names you are bearing. Majority that are bearing just one single name. Let's take, for instance, Joy as a female, Joy. And their surname, let's take another name, maybe Joy Osaro, only one name. And majority of people, their date of birth, the universal date of birth that they always pick are always 1st January. 1st January, maybe 1990. Other people, there are also other person that is also called Joy Osaro, which the date of birth also fall in the same dates. So, if the person called Joy Osaro was the one that came here to Italy first, the person will be the first person to get that number, that Codice Fisicale digit, the tax code. So you that is also called Joy Osaro, the same date of birth, when you now later come, you will not have the Codice Fisicale any longer because that will be given to somebody else. That is it. So yours will not be ordinary number to identify you. So that is the problem many people have found themselves. It's just that they have just one name. One name. Probably the date of birth also corresponds with another person's own. So in that case, the first person to come to Italy, the first person will be the one to have that Codice Fisicale. You that is also having the same thing, the same name, probably you're also female, the same name, the same surname, and also the same date of birth, then you can't have that same Codice Fisicale because Codice Fisicale is being calculated by name, surnames, date of birth, and also place of birth, which is the nationality where the person comes from. That is it. So that is the reason why majority of you have the errors or problems in your Codice Fisicale and it cannot be solved. The only solution I can recommend is this. I told somebody about it. If you are called, for instance, you are called Esther, you can use, instead of E as Esther, you can change your first name to A, just or add another name to your name. Or the date of birth, you can go and do a change of name, declaration of change of name. That is the only way you can get your normal Codice Fisicale. Declaration of change of name, maybe in the court if you have document already, like those ones that don't have document already, maybe you don't have sojourner already, you don't have document already, maybe you are say asylum seeker, you say have opportunity to do it in commission. You can tell them that one letter has an error, they can convert that letter, it just maybe from E to I or from A to E, they can convert or change that letter. And as well, your date of birth as well, you can also do something about it. Or if you don't have passport already, like those ones that are all foreigners, I'm speaking especially to foreigners. Those ones that are foreigners, you don't have passport already. If you want to do your passport, then you can quickly do something about the name. If not, that Codice Fisicale will remain like that forever. So that is it. That is the only solution. Either you go and do change of name or you had any name to your name, or change of date of birth, that is only when after you have done that, because if you are changing your name, everybody have rights to change name or to add name to names or to correct names. You can also do correction of name. When you correct your name, maybe adding a letter to it or removing a letter from it, then it is not different from that person that have collected that Codicale before. So when you now do another fresh or new Codicale, you will not get the one with alphabets and also with numbers. So that is it. Now let's get into the secrets majority don't know about Codice Fisicale, how you can calculate it. What does they stand for? Those letters, those alphabets. I want to blow your mind so you can watch it and know for yourself what those letters stand for. The date, the name, the surname, and also place of birth. Why some people's own are just Z, blah, 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 all those things. How do they calculate it? Now let's get into it. So it says tax code, which is Codice Fisicale. They say the tax code is divided into 7 parts, namely 1. 3 letters to identify the surname. Those letters you see, the first 3 letters, if you carry your Codice Fisicale right now, you find that the first 3 letters is to identify the surname. Then 3 letters to identify the name. Another 3 letters is to identify your name. So they just pick one letter from your name. So 3 letters to identify the name. Then third, 2 numbers for the year of birth. So in this one that you are seeing right now, the first one is SRO, which is the surname. Then the second one is FTH, which is the name. Then the 90 is the number of the year. The number of the year. Then the second one says, a letter for the month of birth. A letter for the month of birth. In this place, you find out that the letter is S. Now, how come S? So in Codice Fisicale, they don't calculate maybe January, February by using the first alphabet or the first letter. No, they don't do it like that. This is the way they do it. It says, for the month of birth, it is not the number of the month, like maybe 1 for January, because the month is 12 months. No, it's not the month or the first alphabet of the month, but this. Now look at it. For letter A represents January. So if you have your Codice Fisicale with you, the months in which you were given birth to, these are the numbers that represent the month. In this one that is here, S represents the month because the month is November. So those ones that are given birth to in January, you find out that in that place, it will be A. After the surname, the first 3 letter, then the name, the first 3 letter, then the year that you were given birth to, 1990, then the letter that comes, the alphabet that is there, is the month of birth. So in this place, it is written S because the person was given birth to in November. So the 5th one says 2 numbers for the day of birth and sex or gender. So 2 numbers, so they calculate that of the gender. If the person is a male or if the person is a female, how do you know? So in your Codice Fisicale, this is how you know whether the person is a male or female. Forget about the other side whereby they will circle F or M. No, inside the Codice Fisicale, you also know whether the person is male or female. Now look at it. In this person, so it's written 66, which is 66. How come? How come the day? We are talking about the day of birth. How come it's 66? Now let's look into it. It says day of birth and gender. If the person is a male, it is 2 digits, which indicates the date of birth, e.g. just 01 or 02 or 15 or 25. If the day is maybe, if the person was given birth on the 1st, so it will be 01. If the person was given birth on the 2nd, it will be 02. If the person was given birth on the 15th, it will just be 15. For May, the actual number is placed in that place. What about for female? It says, why if the person is a female? If the person is a female, it's the day of birth plus 40. The day of birth, then plus 40. Anybody that is a female, if you look at their Codice Fisicale, you find out that their date of birth plus 40. That's what brought out that number. In this person's zone, the date of birth is there, which is 26. 26 plus 40 brings out 66. So look at your very well if you are a female. So that's place, that number that is there. After the first 3 letter, which is the surname, the second 3 letter, which is the name, then you have 90, which is the year, then you have the S, which is the month, then after the month, then the day it's what follows. 66 in that place. So in your own, what number is it? If it's a male, the exact number, if you are giving birth to on the 1st, it will be 01. If you are giving birth to on the 15th, it will be 15. So that is the actual number it's placed for male. It does not change. But for females, it is the day that they were giving birth to plus 40. So you can do that calculation for yourself and find out that the day you were giving birth to plus 40. If you're giving birth to on the 1st plus 40, it is 41. You're giving birth to on the 11th plus 40, 51. So that's how it goes. For those ones that are female, have to know people that are female, their Codice Fisicale. Then the other one says 1 letter and 3 numbers to identify the place of birth. 1 letter and 3 numbers to identify where the person was giving birth to. So in Nigeria, so people that are giving birth to in Nigeria, if you're a foreigner, you will write that you were giving birth to in Nigeria. You find out that yours will be Z335. That's for those ones that are Nigerians. It says place of birth. It is the code attributed to the place of birth, municipality or foreign country. So that is it. So if the person was giving birth to here in Italy, people that are giving birth to in Milano, they have their own code. People that are giving birth to in Rome, they also have their own code. Foreigners as well, they also have their own code. Even other foreigners like Nigeria, I said, is Z335. Why for those ones in Ghana, when I also did that of the Ghana, it's going to be Z318. Z318. So other nationalities, that's how it continues. So why the last number? The last number, it says a final control number. That number different from any other person's number. So that is it. That number is the control number. So that is how it goes from the surname to name, the year of birth, then the month of birth, the day of birth, then the place of birth, and also the control number. So this is how tax code or Codice Fisicale are created. So for those ones who don't know about it, I believe you have known about the code that you are carrying along, how they created it, what does those numbers stand for, and also other things. I've talked about also that of the Carta Sojourner as well, how you can also know when exactly it's going to expire, the date of birth, your surname, and other things, how that one also goes. That number they also put as well. So this is for Codice Fisicale, so they can get to know about it. For those ones, like I said, that they have problems with their own, you can do as I've said. Probably at the end of it all, be able to get a better one. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.